Todd, so tell us about people-based marketing, what that means in the context of your business, in the context of identity, and the opportunities for publishers to really reach the right people on the open web.
Well, I mean, I think about people-based marketing by drawing on having served as the chief product officer for the largest Facebook marketing partner prior to coming to OpenX for about 3 years. When you think about people-based marketing in the context of a Facebook or another identity platform, a walled garden, so to speak, you don't really think about identity. You don't think about user data and context. What you think about is really simple, seamless advertising experiences that kind of give consumers a hug and are super, super straightforward to put together. When we think about people-based marketing at OpenX, we think about duplicating that experience end to end.
So what are the tools you use, and what does the identity graph mean? Is that a relevant term for you?
Yeah, it's super relevant. Identity is still a core, it's a cornerstone for people-based marketing. What it means to OpenX is that it's an opportunity to look at the open web like you would look at a Facebook or another walled garden. We use identity to take our exchange and instrument it for 240 million monthly active users. So I think we might be one of the first of the exchanges to do that, where the power of the open web is exposed when you see that you have the same number of people every month that Facebook has. You have 3 times more than a Twitter, for instance.
So what are your thoughts about managing post-cookie with the death of the cookie, and what opportunities are sort of ahead for the industry, and what are you guys doing there?
I mean, it's a big deal. For us, the idea of identity is just a building block towards people-based marketing. Making sure that data traverses publishers and is very easy for advertisers, marketers to get at in a consistent way across publishers is really part and parcel to what we're doing. So that means that we have to address the disappearance of cookies. So whether it's ITP, Apple, whether it's Firefox's latest update, or whether it's kind of the impending enforcement of Chrome and SameSite, we have answers for that, and we have to. So we're busily working away with partners like LiveRamp and others to kind of unlock that data that would have been part of a third-party cookie with first-party cookies, for instance, and make them shareable across thousands of publishers, maybe millions.
And finally, Todd, what message would you have for publishers, your clients, coming here from Advertising Week and at this moment in time?
I mean, there's just a great opportunity in this. All the hand-waving and discussion about terms aside, as we've gotten into the game of people-based marketing, all we see is a ton of upside. Most publishers only recognize 50% of their audiences, some a lot less than that. And they have a fundamental disadvantage to actually making those audiences available in a Facebook-like way to marketers. So if you just really dumb it down, the opportunity is don't lose 50% of your revenue because you haven't used identity, you haven't used consumer data to know your audience better and to make that available to a buyer. It's kind of a duh moment.
I wanted to ask you as a follow-up question about the opportunities around what you call the open web for publishers to compete on a more level playing field.
Yeah, I mean, the opportunity is huge. If you think about publishers not being able to monetize sometimes over 70% of their traffic as people, as the walled gardens do today, that's how big of an opportunity it is revenue-wise. To make that work, actually, to make it work at scale like it does in a walled garden, you really have to start with every publisher looking like one. Every open web publisher looking like they share an audience, myself as a consumer, and being able to provide the aggregated view of that audience in a way that can be planned and bought around. So that's kind of where the capture of revenue stems from. You have to deliver a different way of looking at audiences, and really SSPs and exchanges are the best position in the market to do that. So far today, identity's really been not stuck, but its origins have been on the brand and demand side. So we're looking at it totally differently when you think about people-based marketing at scale on the open web.